Hello everyone, today we are on a broadcast of AT News. So let's go with the information of your partner Janet.
What are transgenic foods? Transgenic foods are those that have been produced from an organism modified by genetic engineering, and to which genes from another organism have been incorporated to produce the desired characteristics. Transgenic foods are organisms that have in their composition one or more genes different from those originally attributed to them through biotechnology techniques. Genes can be used extracted from living beings, modified in laboratories, and reintroduced into the same or another organism. Technically, they are known as genetic modified organisms (GMOs), and their objective is to provide these organisms with special qualities that they will lack in this way. Transgenic plants can survive pests, withstand drought better, or resistant the effect of some herbicides. The most common transgenic foods are corn, flour, bran, oil, syrup, among others, soy, cotton, potatoes, sugarcane, rice, tomatoes, and strawberry.
Thanks for your information, Janet. Now we go with Angel.
How did transgenic foods come about? In 1973, Rudolf Hennig created a transgenic mouse, which became the first transgenic animal in history. However, the modification was not passed on their descendants. In 1983, the first transgenic tobacco plant was created. It was developed by Michael Beeman, Richard Flevel, and Marvin Dale Chilton by creating a chimeric gene that combined antibiotic resistance gene with a T1 plasmid from Agrobacterium in bacteria. Transgenic seeds and plants began to be produced and commercialized in the second half of the 20th century. In 1994, the first genetically modified food flapjack tomatoes created by Calgene, a biotechnology company, was approved for marketing, but a few years later, in 1996, this product was withdrawn from the market of fresh products, largely because of its cheapness and also because, even without breaking down, it ended up of being unusable, with a softer skin, a strange taste, and changes in its composition. These tomatoes are still used for the production of preserves and juices. In 2014, GM crops ranged from 181.5 million hectares in 28 countries, 20 of which are developing countries.
Thanks, Angel. We listen to you, Gabriel.
How are transgenic food made? GMO food are food derived from genetically modified organisms. Transgenic food are genetically modified by introducing modifications in their DNA through genetic engineering, unlike similar foods that have been genetically modified through selective reproduction, plants and animals breeding, or genetic mutation. The first GMO food reached to the market in 19th century. In general, GMO food are the plants such as soybean, corn, sunflower oil, and cotton seed oil, but genetically modified foods of animals' origins have also been developed. As an example of transgenic animals, in 26, a transgenic pig was created to produce fatty acid omega-3. By modifications, one of its genes, researchers have also developed a transgenic pig that is capable of absorbing phosphorus from plants, and as a consequence, the phosphorus contents of measure is reducing by up to 16%. Critics have opposed the imitation of GMO for several reasons. Some of the reasons for this rejection genetically modified food are safety concerns, ecological concerns, and economic concerns, arising from the fact today's GMO organisms are subjected to intellectual property law.
Thank you for your information, Gabriel. Now we go with the advantages. Some advantages are that thanks to scientific advance and knowledge in genetic manipulation, the production of GMO foods represents an evolutionary step. Advantage of transgenic foods. 1. Improves food quality. Knowing the process of degradation and decomposition of food, strategies have been created to increase the useful time of a vegetable in order to facilitate the transport and time of use of the cow. 2. Cons nutrient collection. With modification, genetics can be produced that understand nutrients necessary for human consumption, such as vitamins, antioxidants, which in certain populations is difficult over natural sources. This is the case with the golden rice. 3. Resistance against lice, insects, fungi, and other harmful agents. The most important intention of creating genetically modified organisms is that it may suffer from other natural agents. This protection, loved by humans, increases the production of food that may not be for. 4. With the use of BT planes, the use of pesticides is reduced. By producing that they express the weapon against the insects that attack them. They reduce the amount of pesticides and insecticides that could at the same time be animals by animals and humans, with potential harmful effects. So now we go with Andrea.
Disadvantage: intoxication and addiction to renering a reaction that can be as simple as intoxication. GM foods can cause allergies and a result of frequent consumption. Resistance to medicine due to the transfer of antibiotic resistance to the consumption of GMOs, containing antibiotic resistant genetic markers. Some do no longer have an effect on certain infectious diseases. Poisoning inherent agrochemical result in food designed to withstand increased chemical use often contains pesticides and other products, which have been linked to chronic diseases such as cancer, a chronic to specialty at the University of Chicago. Genetic mutation, the recombination of virus and bacteria and transgenic food could lead to new diseases or more pathogenic strains of more diseases such as gastrointestinal disease.
Thanks for this information, Andrea. Well, this has been all for today's broadcast. With this, we close the channel. Thanks for your time. Say goodbye, News AT.